So I am fighting the urge to go downstairs right now and just shove a bunch of chocolate into my face. I'm struggling not to do that right now, and so I thought maybe if I talk to you about why chocolate is so addicting, I would be able to get rid of that urge, but in actuality, it's probably just gonna make it worse. So here goes. One of the reasons that chocolate is so addicting is because it actually sets off the brain's pleasure response. When you eat chocolate, a neurotransmitter called dopamine is released. So dopamine regulates your brain's emotional response and thus is very highly linked to addiction. So if you do something that makes you feel good, your brain is going to release dopamine and your brain's going to be like, this is the best thing ever. I love dopamine. Oh my God. And then you're going to want to keep doing that thing so that your brain can just trip on dopamine. But a problem with that is most things, kind of the dopamine response peters off after a while, so you're going to have to eat more and more and more to have the same response. But it's actually really interesting. The dopamine response when involved with chocolate and sugar doesn't decrease like it does for other things. So if, for example, you're addicted to cocaine, I hope to God you're not addicted to cocaine. And if you are addicted to cocaine, please seek help because I don't want you to die. So the first time you do cocaine, your brain is just going to be bathed in dopamine and it's gonna be like, oh my God, I love this. Cocaine is great, isn't it? But then the next time you do cocaine, you do the same amount. So the next time you do cocaine, you do the same amount or you do the same type or whatever. And your brain's like, yeah, this is nice. This is definitely nice, but it wasn't as good as the first time. You should probably take more cocaine and then everything is going to be okay. And so that's a lot of the time what leads to overdoses because after a while you require more and more and more and more of the drug or more and more of the stimulus to have the same response as you did the first time. But sugar and chocolate is really interesting because that doesn't happen for sugar and chocolate. But so yeah, that's part of the dopamine response, and that's part of the reason why we are so addicted to chocolate. Another reason is because chocolate is very low on the glycemic index and is thus a good way to raise blood sugar when it's low. And so if you have low blood sugar, you'll often crave chocolate or other sugary things to help raise your blood sugar. And chocolate is actually very effective in doing so because it has just enough sugar to raise it to a healthy level, but it's not gonna be like, ah! Another reason is we tend to associate chocolate with pleasant memories. If you have this memory, I'm so sorry, but I don't think anybody has a memory of being held down as a child and forced to eat chocolate. Chocolate has positive emotions and positive memories associated with it, so people will eat chocolate when they want to feel positive. This isn't just a coincidence either. Chocolate has a chemical called phenylalanine, I can't pronounce it.
Phenylalanine or phenylalanine. Phenylalanine or phenylalanine.
So having that in our brains actually imitates the feeling of falling in love, and so that's why we'll give chocolate on Valentine's Day, or that's why we'll give chocolate to people we love, or that's why we'll give chocolate to Maggie tomorrow morning, leave it in an unmarked box in the Commons. Yeah, that's why we crave chocolate. And it didn't make me stop, so screw everything! Bye now! Actually, no, that's not exactly true. So, white chocolate doesn't give you the dopamine response in the same way that regular chocolate does, which is good, because white chocolate is absolutely disgusting.